Welcome to the English classroom. Today our session is on one of the most common verbs in English, have, its uses and its different forms. Stay tuned till the end of this lesson for a practice exercise. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. We use the verb have many times in our daily lives. However, it still seems to be one of the most confusing topics for many students. So let's clear it out today. The word have, has and had. Let me clear one thing first. These are no different words. These are forms of the same verb have. So the verb have is the base form. Now we will first learn how to differentiate between have and has in the present tense, the verb had in the past tense. We use the verb have in all these cases. Let's understand them. To show possession. He has a beautiful house. She has a new car. Here, the different forms of the verb have are used to show possession. The second one, to show relationship. She has a sister and two brothers. He has two kids. In these sentences, we use the verb have or has to show relationships. Talking about activities like eating, sleeping. For example, we had lunch together. Sleeping. Did you have a good night's sleep? Talking about experiences. We had a great time yesterday. Events. I have a meeting tomorrow at 12. These are the different uses of the verb have. Let's now understand how to use the verb have, has, had correctly in English. Using have, has or had will no more be a problem if you follow these rules. In the simple present tense, for plural nouns, we, they, and for exceptions, I, you, we use the verb have. In case of singular nouns, he, she, it, or names of people like Raj, Priya, we use the verb has. This becomes easier in the past tense. There is only one form of the verb have in the past tense, irrespective of the noun. It is had. Now, let us understand this with the help of sentences. I have used the same sentence as an example to help you understand how the verb have changes with singular and plural nouns. For I and you, we use the base form of the verb have. I have a lot of homework. You have a lot of homework. For pronouns they and we, and for plural nouns, we use the base form have. They have a lot of homework. We have a lot of homework. For pronouns he, she, it and other singular nouns, we use has. He has a lot of homework. She has a lot of homework. In the last sentence, we are talking about one person, Priya. We use has. In the past tense, for all pronouns and all nouns, both singular and plural, we use the form had. For example, you had a meeting yesterday, they had a meeting yesterday, she had a meeting yesterday, Raj had a meeting yesterday. Before we move on, let's see if you have understood the difference between the usage of have or has with the help of a practice exercise. You can pause the video here and attempt these questions. In the first sentence, we use the verb had Neeta had a good time at the party yesterday because we are talking about an event that happened yesterday, that is the past tense. In the second sentence, we use the verb has as we are talking about the pronoun she. She has beautiful long hair. In the third sentence, we use the verb have because we are referring to the pronoun you. You have a nice apartment. In the fourth sentence, we use the verb has because Kavita is a singular noun. Kavita has a great job. In the fifth sentence, we use the verb have as the subject is you. Do you have my phone number? Let us now learn how to make negative sentences using the verb have. Now, in the present tense, for subjects I, you, we, they, we use the word don't before the verb have to make it negative. Now, note don't is a short form of the word do not. I don't have, you don't have, we don't have, they don't have. Now, for singular nouns, he, she or it, we use the word doesn't have. Again, the word doesn't is a short form of does not. In the past tense, again things get easy. There's only one form that you need to remember irrespective of the subject, and that is didn't have. That is, I didn't have, we didn't have, he didn't have, or she didn't have. Let us now understand this with the help of sentences. In the present tense, to make negative sentences for pronouns I, you, we, they, and other plural nouns, we use don't have. For pronouns he, she, and other singular nouns like Neeta, we use doesn't have. In the past tense, we use only didn't have to make all singular and plural nouns into negative sentences. Let us now test your understanding with a practice exercise. Pause the video here and answer these questions. In the first sentence, we use doesn't have as she is a singular pronoun. She doesn't have any knowledge about the subject. In the second sentence, the subject is they and hence we use don't have. They don't have time to prepare for the test. In the third sentence, we use doesn't have as the noun phone is a singular noun. My phone doesn't have a ringtone. In the fourth sentence, we use doesn't have as Raj, the subject, is a singular noun. In the fifth sentence, we use don't have as we, the subject, is a plural pronoun. If you liked today's session, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Tune into the channel next week for another session. Until then, happy learning.